Hi everybody, Steve Bergen here, and we're going to take a look at this problem of depositing $100 in a bank and computing the interest with 7% interest rate from the years 2000 to 2013. Before we do that, however, let's take a look at this whole thing about pictures, wrapping text versus inline. Here's a stupid picture of me. Actually, I'm on the 33rd floor. I'm obsessed about the number 33, but that is where I live. And I click, and if I move it, the text wraps around it. It's now in the mode of wrapping text. So I can make it look a little nicer by putting it on the left, or I can make it look a little nicer by putting it on the right. If I click in front of 100 and I press return, the graphic doesn't move, and that's important. In wrap text mode, the graphic doesn't move. If I click on the picture and I change it from wrap text to inline, now it behaves as if it's a character. I can move it and put it in that space after the first sentence. And now if I click in front of 100 and I go down, the picture goes down as well. Because that's what generally happens with inline. We're treating it as a character. I'll take the picture and I'll delete it, and I'll show you how I got started. I simply had a picture on my desktop that I took of myself. I'll drag that picture from the desktop and drop it in. And now it is, you can tell already, right? Especially if I do this, you can tell that it's inline. If I click on it and I choose wrap text, now you can see how the words wrap around it. Whoops, I didn't give it a chance to come off, but it will in a second. There it is, in the year 2000. Okay, let's get started on this spreadsheet, but I hope that allows you to practice adding graphics and making them wrap text versus inline, which is something that you maybe have known already, but that will help a little bit. I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to go to New. I'm going to go to Spreadsheet. I'm going to make the text a little larger by making the whole thing be a more visible size for your eyes of 18. I'm going to type in 100 somewhere, who cares where. I'll just type in 100, and then next to it in A3 I will type in 2000. Right below 2000 I'll type in 2001. And here comes the first important skill. I highlight the 2000 and 2001. They're both blue. I highlight them. Nothing is held down on my mouse. Then after I highlight it, while I move the black arrow around, when I go to the bottom right corner, it becomes hot. It changes to a plus sign, a cross. And that's that moment when it's hot that I want to click it and pull it down to approximately 2013. If you get some extras, you can of course wipe them out, not a problem. I have 100. If I click on the dollar symbol, it changes it to look like dollars and cents. And now I use one of two formulas. All formulas begin with equals. All formulas begin with equals. Get that in your head. So I can say equals B3 plus parenthesis B3 times 0.07, as if I'm adding a 7% tip to a bill. Not a very good tip, but that formula of equal B3 plus B3 times 07, you'll see in the document, is one way of doing it, or I can do my preferred way of equals B3 times 1.07. Did I make a mistake? I think I did. Equal B3 times 1.07. Sorry about that. Then if I click on just the second one, not the first and the second, just the second one, and I get the magic plus sign and I bring that down, I will have solved the problem. To make it look pretty, I will highlight from B3 to B16, and I will change them to all be dollar signs. And now I see that $100 has turned into $240. This is, of course, at 7%. You can add colors to your spreadsheet and make things look very nice. So the yellow column is at 7%. As part of the homework, I want you to do it at different percents. I want you to do it at 2%. I want you to do it at 3%. I want you to do it at 4%. And what I want you to pay attention on is seeing when the money doubles, if it doubles. In other words, this 100, watch me do this again. I'm going to come here, and now I'm going to click and pull that over. So now it's 100 all across. Let me do the 4% for you. I come to E4, and I click equals, because all formulas begin with equals. Then I go equals E3 star, come on, you can do it before I say it, you can do it, star 1.04. I press return or enter. It calculates 104. How long before it doubles? I'm going to come here, get the magic plus, the magic cross, and bring it down to 2013, and I see, oh, it didn't double. Yikes, at 4% it doesn't even double. So you know what? I'm going to have to be persistent and practice 5%, at 6%, at 8%. I need you to get a good analysis for me at 9%, because I want to make some observations about doubling at 10%. So this is your homework, to share this file with me after you do all these calculations. You got it? From 2% to 10%, each one has a column, and each one uses this formula, repetition, and then of course you go to share, but of course you also go to file, you rename the file, use the standard format that we're doing for all these things, right? Lesson 2, money, and then your name, Jane Doe, and then the date, September 20th. Click OK. And then you'll be dealing with the same sharing specs, but you can use a trick this week and just move this file into a folder called Homework for Steve, and it will gather all those specs just from that. Okay? Take care. Hope that helps you, and I'm signing off. Have a good week. Bye.